The greater your why, the greater your try. Your why has to be great enough, compelling enough to push you to do the things that you're uncomfortable doing. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Unless we get better, nothing will get better. But when we get better, everything gets better.
I'm going to challenge you to get better, to raise the bar.
I picked my son Kyle up from school. He says, Daddy, I want to go to the store to look at some Beanie Babies. That's a come on, ladies and gentlemen. Kids don't go just to browse. He wanted me to buy the Beanie Babies. So I go in the store, I fall for it, right? I go in the store and he walks right past a basket filled with $3 and $4 Beanie Babies. He goes right to the front counter. Behind the front counter in a beautiful glass enclosure are 6 Beanie Babies. I know these are not the $3 and $4 Beanie Babies. He says, excuse me, ma'am, how much? She said $65. The shark was ready to attack. Close number 1. My son Kyle looks up at me with his adoring eyes and he says, Daddy, if you love me, you'll buy me that Beanie Baby. I got down at his level. I said, Kyle, Daddy loves you with all his heart, but forget it. I'm not spending $65 on a Beanie Baby. Forget it. It's not happening. We walked 2 feet away from the front counter. Close number 2 right there. He wraps his tender little arms around my leg. Again, he adoringly looks up at me and he says, Daddy, I love you so much. Won't you please buy me that Beanie Baby? I call this the tug at the heartstrings close. I recommend it for you and your clients, all except the part around the legs. They may find that a little awkward, but people buy from emotion, not logic. I can see the door in the distance. This is like scoring a winning touchdown in the Super Bowl at this point for me. We get there, he stops again where he was at, and he looks at me and he says, Daddy, do you know why that Beanie Baby was $65? It's retired. They're not making any more of those, Daddy. It's going to go up in value, and it's an investment. He's value selling me. How is this kid doing this? I look at him and I say, Kyle, it's not the type of investment that Daddy wants to make right now. I'm not buying you the Beanie Baby. We're close to the door, and he breaks free of my hand, and he plasters himself against the wall. I said, what am I in for here? And he looks at me, he says, Daddy, I am not budging an inch until you buy me the Beanie Baby. I call this the physical action close, that you have to prevent someone that's doing something physically to prevent the sale from happening. I peeled him off the wall, threw him over my shoulder, like a potato sack, gently, of course, and started making my way out the door. And he taps me on the shoulder. And he says, Daddy, you know what next month is? I said, no, Kyle, what's next month? He said, next month is my birthday. And the best birthday present you could ever buy me in the whole wide world, and the only one I want, Daddy, is that Beanie Baby, and it's retired, and they're not making any more. I love you so much, and if you love me, Daddy, and he's merging all these closes together, won't you please buy me the best birthday present in the world? Won't you do it, Daddy? I looked at him, I said, Kyle, I'll buy it. We walk out, I put him in his car seat, I look him in the eye, and I said, Kyle, always remember what just took place. That if you want something so bad in your life, and you continue to try and never give up, and you try different things to get that desired result, you'll be so successful.
Hello, I'm Kevin Harrington, an original shark from the hit TV show Shark Tank. Now let me tell you something. Michael is the real deal. The way he connected and engaged with the audience was truly masterful.
How many of you remember the show American Gladiator?
How many of you remember seeing me compete on the show?
That's easy. In that case, I won the national championship.
This is metaphorically representing negative self-talk. Tell everyone this weighed 2 pounds to begin with.
2 pounds to begin with.
Okay, and what did it weigh when I was done my short story?
It came so long.
When you have negative self-talk, that will stay with you. The longer you're holding on to it, the longer it will hold on to you. So the answer to that is to think about what you're thinking about. Whatever you pay attention to will flourish, and whatever you ignore will perish. The only thing that grows on its own are weeds.
He has a unique way of just telling great stories and delivering a powerful message in a really captivating way.
And if you were looking for a dynamic, energetic speaker to come to your event, make sure you consider Michael Altshuler. We're glad that we did.
I thought that my success was all mine my whole life. And the truth of the matter is I was wrong.
It's about everyone winning together as a team. You help someone win and someone helps you win. Does that make sense? You have to practice, drill, and rehearse.
It doesn't come any other way.
What do you have to do? Practice, drill, rehearse. You guys take it to a whole nother level.